Hey friends, welcome. January 14th, 2025. Imagine this. Jesus Christ is not a distant figure from history, but as someone walking among us today, living in our modern world. What would his day look like? How would he interact with technology, navigate cultural debates, and inspire people in a world that's both connected and divided? Each day, we're imagining what Jesus might do if he walked among us, encountering the joys, challenges, and complexities of life in 2025. Today, we step into January 14th, a day filled with lessons, hope, and the power to transform lives. Let's explore his journey together. As dawn breaks, Jesus begins his day with quiet reflection. Sitting on a park bench overlooking a small lake, he takes in the stillness. The golden light of the rising sun reflects on the water, and the world around him slowly comes to life. He closes his eyes, offering thanks to God and seeking guidance for the day ahead. This sacred time grounds him, setting the tone for everything to come. By mid-morning, Jesus is at a bustling co-working space downtown. The room hums with energy as entrepreneurs, creatives, and tech innovators gather. Today, Jesus is invited to lead a session on leadership and purpose. He begins with a question. What does success mean to you? As people share their answers, he listens intently, offering insights that challenge their thinking. True success, he says, isn't measured by what you accumulate, but by how you serve and uplift others. During the session, a young entrepreneur raises a concern about ethical dilemmas in the business world. Jesus addresses the group. Integrity isn't always the easiest path, but it's the one that lasts. Build something that reflects your values, and you'll create not just wealth, but legacy. His words resonate deeply, leaving the group inspired to reimagine their goals with purpose and compassion. As the lunch hour approaches, Jesus joins a roundtable discussion at a local civic center. Community leaders, activists, and concerned citizens are gathered to address the polarization affecting their neighborhood. The topic, finding common ground in an increasingly divided society. Jesus listens carefully as people express their frustrations and fears. When he speaks, his voice is calm but firm. Division comes when we focus on what separates us rather than what unites us. Love your neighbor as yourself, not just the neighbor who agrees with you, but the one who doesn't. He encourages the group to practice active listening, urging them to see one another not as adversaries, but as fellow travelers on the same journey. By the end of the discussion, there's a sense of renewed hope and a commitment to small and meaningful actions that can bring people together. In the afternoon, Jesus visits a local high school at the invitation of a teacher who admires his ability to inspire. The students gather in the auditorium, their attention drawn to the calm yet commanding presence of their guest. Jesus speaks to them about resilience, identity, and hope in an uncertain world. Life will challenge you, he says, but every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Remember, you are more than what others see. You are deeply loved and capable of extraordinary things. A student asks how they can find purpose in a world that feels overwhelming. Jesus smiles and replies, "Start by loving what's good and true. Look for small ways to make the world better, and you'll find your purpose along the way." Before leaving, he takes time to talk to individually with a few students. One struggling with feelings of inadequacy shares their fears. Jesus reassures them, saying, "You are enough. Never doubt that you have something valuable to offer." As the sun sets, Jesus attends a cultural event in a community plaza. The evening features live music, food vendors, and families gathered under twinkling lights. Jesus moves among the crowd, engaging in conversation with people from all walks of life. He listens to their stories, celebrates their joys, and shares in their struggles. At one point, he's drawn to a booth where a local artist is painting a mural about unity and diversity. Jesus compliments the work and encourages the artist, saying, "Your art brings people together. Keep creating. It's a gift to the world." Later, as the band plays its final song, the crowd cheers, and Jesus steps forward to address them. "This gathering," he says, "is a glimpse of what the world can be when we choose connection over isolation. Celebrate one another, not just tonight, but every day." The day ends quietly as Jesus gathers with a small group of friends in a cozy home. They sit around a table laden with simple food, reflecting the day's events. Someone asks, "Jesus, how do you stay hopeful in a world with so much pain?" He answers, "Hope comes from knowing that love never fails. Even the smallest act of kindness can ripple out and change lives." Before leaving, he offers a prayer of gratitude, thanking God for the day and asking for strength to continue serving. His final words to the group echo in their hearts. "Be the light for others. Even in darkness, light always shines." Today, we've walked through January 14th, 2025, imagining how Jesus might live and serve in our world. His actions show us that faith is not confined to churches or rituals. It's alive in boardrooms, classrooms, parks, and plazas. His life challenges us to see the extraordinary in the ordinary, to build bridges where there are walls, and to carry hope into the places it's most needed. Tomorrow, we'll continue this journey and discover what lessons January 15th, 2025 holds. How might Jesus inspire us next? Join us as we take another step together. Until then, let his example guide you, and remember, every moment is an opportunity to bring love and light into the world. Before you leave, I'd like to offer a prayer for the hopes, needs, and intentions that you hold in your heart on this day. You ready? I'll lead. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. We'll discuss January 15th, 2025. It's going to be beautiful. I hope you'll join me, and I'll see you tomorrow, friends. Take care. Don't forget, hug your family. They love you. See you tomorrow. Bye.